Hello, comrades. This is Pick Up and Drop Off. And what I have for you today is almost the final product of what I call the MacPad. This here is a 1991 Macintosh Classic. It's 27 years old, and it doesn't work. Well, it works now, but it didn't work when I bought it for $10. So what I did is I opened it up, took everything out of it, and put in a 2010 first generation iPad 64 gigabyte. It's completely portable, no wires. As you can see, you can shake it all you want, nothing's going to happen. But more than just an iPad stand, I'll turn it on. There we go. I got your ARM processor inside of a Macintosh now. Last time I showed you in an in-progress video where just had the front frame on it, and I had just taped the iPad inside to see how it would look. But now it's completely installed, very light. What I'm finding is it's kind of neat just to watch videos from on my little workbench here. I don't have much room in the garage, but I do have this workbench in the family room, so forgive the background, just how the madness of a tinkerer works. Let's watch a video. I think the last time we were watching, well, you know what? You can go to Netflix. Sign in on Netflix if you want. Just watch Netflix if you wanted. I haven't signed in yet. But you hit this button here and go right back to the home page. I think the last time we were watching movies, it was, yeah, it was Avengers. So I hit the screen. And of course now it won't respawn for me. So it is a 64 gigabyte iPad. One of the things I've noticed is, you know, back when the Macintosh Classic came out, it was $999, but it was relatively, you know, it was an entry model for Mac. I wanted one, but I couldn't afford it. Of course, I was using a Commodore 64 in 1991. But this iPad that is inside of it only has a 256 megabyte of RAM. And it has, well, it has 64 gigabytes of storage. It only has a really small RAM, so it's a little slow, which is akin to the good old Classic. So I tried watching a video. YouTube, I don't think is signed up yet. You can read ebooks, but I'm going to try the video once again. What I've learned with the iPads is once the video gets going, sometimes it's hard to stop. Here we go. Let's see if it works. So, there we go. Full screen. You can have a widescreen on it if you want. Double tap the screen, you can get widescreen, but I think it looks better when you do full screen. You don't get, you know, the whole screen, but it fills up the screen. Pretty nice. On the side, what I've done is, again, this iPad is to remain inside of this case. It's unlike the Dockintosh, which was I don't know, it's probably 7 years ago, a guy figured out how to take an iPad and slide it in and out as a docking port. This, because I had no real use for the iPad 64, I decided to just keep it in here. I cut some holes out for the side. This is a 30-pin connector here. This is the sole speaker, but I'm working on the idea of putting another speaker inside of it. So turn it around, and then here we have headphone jack, and then going up a little bit, there's the on and off button here. So looking around at the back side, when I bought it from this kid on teenager from letgo.com, someone had taken, he was apologetic because someone had taken a hacksaw, and I don't know what they were doing, trying to get the power supply up, but they had taken every nut and bolt out of this thing except the two that you can't really get to in the top. These are two Torx 15s. But you need a long Torx in order to get it. I had to buy 10 in order to just get one. So, but it's very light. And that iPad's not going anywhere, but it can be charged while it's in here. Let's see if I have it charging.
Well, we got his attention. What the hell is step 2?
Yeah, here we go. Feel free to watch the movie while I'm walking around here. So, the battery on these, even though this one was reconditioned, it still has a long battery in it. I'll turn it down just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. It just charges like this. And it's supposed to stay in there, but of course it's not. Put my head in the screen. Let's try that again. Probably because it's this way. Believe me, it did stay in there. There we go. See? And now I can just plug this in and charge the iPad. I can also sync the iPad to my computer and put new movies on it. 64 gig. I could fit probably 80 movies on it with nothing else once I've ripped them from my own library. And just work here at the workbench. Take it anywhere you want. Put it in the bedroom. Probably put a Bluetooth speaker in this. I had an idea to cut out the bottom and just put a plate on the bottom here, and then I can just unscrew the plate. And inside of the cavity here, the only thing in there is just the iPad. I was going to put the original motherboard in the back, and I still may do that once I get the idea. The next thing I'm going to do is probably just cut out this back, put a plate on it, screw it in, then put the sound box in there as well. Bluetooth. So let me turn this volume a little bit up. But yeah, completely enclosed. Put a home button, a little button for the home button. Let's hit this. I'll go to the home screen again. Another thing to do is, although this is on OS, what is it called? It's on OS 5.1. I can still get my, what do you call them? Schematics and my books. Oops, cancel that. Cancel. And so I can just read PDF forms when I'm working on my projects. I'm working on a Macintosh right now that I bought. I'll just get the happy Mac screen. Let's see if I can turn this around for you. Whoa, sorry about that. So I'm working on this one here, but I'm getting nowhere with it. So what I can do basically is with this one is just bring up my PDF forms, and there you go. So do this. Again, YouTube I haven't set up yet. Music, we can play music from it, but it's just got these little tinny speakers that are coming out of it. But that's it. I call it the MacPad. That's it for now. Just wanted to show you my latest project. All right. With that, signing out.